Hi, I'm Mihir Joshi and welcome back to the MJ Show. And we have a fantastic guest on today's show. I'm sitting in his studio right now. He has been a singer, he's a composer, he is a music producer, and he is the managing director of a brilliant new studio here in Mumbai. It's called NZ Studios, and it's a great pleasure to have him on the show here with me. Welcome, Nishchal. Nishchal Zaveri is my guest for today, and he's got a new song out on YouTube. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this fantastic studio that we are sitting in here right now. Actually, this is just like one little part of the massive studio. I'm going to take you on a walkabout in just a bit. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of things. So let's start off. Nishchal, you've just put out a song on YouTube. We are, of course, going to be talking about that. But before we get into the single, which incidentally, if you can see here, that's the name of the song. It's called Tham Jaa. Again, like I said, I'm going to give you a link to it. But before we get into the song, let's start at the start. How did you get into music, and has this always been something? Is it a family thing? I know the answer, but I'm going to ask him in any case.
Well, no, it's not a family thing.
It's not a family thing.
The family is completely into a different line for the last 150 years.
Wow, 150 years?
Yes,
huh?
yes.
Wow. In case you're wondering what that line is, just Google him, you'll know what his family does. All right.
So, but instantly, my grandfather, he put me into music at the age of 6.
Okay.
He gave me my tabla, and I started. Since then, there's been no looking back.
Wow.
I started with Hindustani vocals.
Okay.
And Hindustani tabla. So I
did my trained properly in Hindustani classical.
I did my graduation in Hindustani vocals.
You did your graduation in Hindustani vocals. Okay.
Yes.
After that?
And senior diploma in tabla.
Senior diploma in tabla. So hardcore into his music, studying and everything.
Started with like a traditional Indian background. No, not too much of Western stuff.
Okay.
So then I went on to do engineering.
Okay.
In college.
Okay.
I left it halfway. And I realized that, this is not what I need to be doing. The music is my passion.
Yeah.
And I joined a band when I was doing engineering, and that's when I realized that I'm enjoying music more than the engineering part of it. So I dropped out of college.
Yeah.
I joined the music school.
Okay.
After that, like for Western education.
Where was this? In India?
I went to Chennai to KM Music Conservatory.
Okay.
A.R. Rahman's school.
A.R. Rahman's school.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. I did Western classical piano there.
Wow.
And for a year I was in Chennai. After that I moved to Los Angeles.
Okay.
And that's where I started doing music production.
Okay.
So I got my degree in music production.
Superb. So graduate in Hindustani classical. What did you say in tabla? What was that?
Senior diploma.
Senior diploma in tabla. A course from A.R. Rahman's Academy in Chennai, and then a course in music production from the US.
Yes.
Okay. And so, how long ago was this? How many years has this been?
I just moved to Mumbai last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's where the whole concept of NZ Studios and setting up something in Mumbai started.
Okay. So everything that you learned in terms of production and everything, you wanted to sort of implement that here.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
So this studio is literally something that's come up in like 1 year?
6 months.
Wow. So
6 months of construction and getting everything together.
Okay.
And 1.5 years of planning.
Superb.
Yeah.
And you'll realize why I am so blown away, because once I take you for a walkabout over here, you'll know this is without a doubt one of the best studios that I have seen in Mumbai, and you got some great stuff going on here, man. In terms of your equipment also, I think you got some of the best stuff in the country.
Everything has been imported from Los Angeles.
Okay.
I have friends there, and they gave me the best equipment, and I've used all of it. So it's not that I was I have everything that you see in the studio has been handpicked by me.
Wow. So very hands-on, even in terms of what's happening in here. I mean,
anything, like from the wooden flooring to the equipment to the color of the walls, everything has been
wow, excellent. And the studio has now been operational for 5 months.
For 5 months, yes.
So so when did you realize, after the studio started off and everything, that I want to start off with my own music, I want to make my own songs, release my own singles? When did that thought process begin?
It was already on.
Oh, it was already on.
I composed my first song when I was in 9th grade.
Wow. Okay.
So and in fact I will be releasing it soon.
Oh yeah. Really nice.
that's so since then, of course, the composition part, and I was trained in Hindustani classical, so automatically into singing also.
Correct.
Coming back to music, I always wanted to do that. I knew that NZ Studios needed some time and effort, and so I was still doing music. I was practicing, but my main focus was, of course, nurturing the studio. Yes.
Yeah.
And I think NZ is doing pretty well for itself.
I know it is. He's just being humble right now. It's doing really, really well. If you follow him on Facebook or on Twitter, you'll see pictures of all these awesome musicians and people from the industry working here at NZ Studios. I believe right now there's a big project that's happening in the other studio.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to take names and say what's happening in the studio, or is it all hush hush like it's supposed to be?
You'll see it when it comes out.
You'll see it when it comes out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen the photos of things that are happening in here, and there's some great work happening here.
I have international clients from Los Angeles who are working here.
Very soon.
They are working.
Oh, they're already
they're
working
already
here. And I know a whole bunch of artists from Australia just recorded over here. They played at Blue Frog, and they were fantastic. I had the pleasure of watching them play live, and I'm sure it must have been fun for you to.
Great musicians.
Great musicians indeed.
Rashid Ali was here. He was collaborating with these guys.
Oh yeah.
Asad Khan, he was here.
Right. Nice.
So
nice.
It's
Rashid Ali was also collaborated with.
He was with the Australian.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Tham Jaa. How did this song come about? What's the story behind this?
I think some songs just like happen within a moment. So I was just playing around, putzing around with my keyboard, and this line came up, Tham Jaa waq zara.
Wow.
It was a good concept at that point. I didn't go too deep into it, but I liked the way it started.
Yeah.
And so then I called in one of my friends who's written the lyrics for it, Siddhant Sachdev.
Right.
I told him the idea, and it's basically about the moment, the moment that you want time to stop. It could be anything, whether it's your first love or it's you're going on a drive and you just want that moment to freeze.
Yeah.
So that was the whole concept behind it. People have taken different connotations on Tham Jaa waq zara.
I think that's the best way, when you create a song and put it out there and let people interpret it the way they'd like to.
Exactly. And I've heard like 10 different things that people want time to stop. And
for good
things.
Nice.
Whether it's their favorite food or it's I don't know.
Yeah, it can be. I remember reading your promotion for it being about a romantic thing, but it needn't necessarily be that, like you said.
I'm a romantic person at heart, so you
visualized it that way.
I visualized it somewhere in that sphere,
right?
But a lot of people did not.
Lovely.
They were more passionate about the whole moment,
Yeah, that aspect of the song. Yeah. Now I'm gonna, like I said, give you the link here. You can see it on the screen, and if you're watching it on your phone or on your iPad where you don't get annotations on the screen, just check out the info below this video, and you will have a link to his video, which is on your YouTube channel.
On my YouTube channel.
The YouTube channel is youtube.com/Nischal
Zaveri.
Nischal Zaveri. Yes. Okay, so everything's on your name, not on NZ Studio. Just checking on.
Yeah, it's on
Nishchal Zaveri. Okay, so his YouTube channel also, check it out, subscribe, and spread the song around. Put it up on your Facebook page, tweet about it. You're on Twitter as well, and your Twitter handle is
Nischal Zaveri.
Yes. So Nischal Zaveri on Twitter, on Facebook, and on YouTube. You can check him out and give him your feedback as well. Write back to me. My handle is @musicmanmihir. Tell me what you think about his song. I'll let him know as well. And also tell me what you would like to see him do next. If you have any suggestions for him, do let us know, and maybe we'll figure something out. In fact, we were talking about doing something together as well. I'm very keen on that. I'm looking forward to jamming with you on something.
Definitely.
It'll be fun. We'll record something together and put it out on the MJ show for people to see as well.
Yes, absolutely.
So all right, Tham Jaa has happened. What's next? What's your plan? Are you looking?
I'm coming out with another single. Yes.
Let's have it as an exclusive over here. Let's just announce the name of your song. What's it called?
Sathiya.
Sathiya. There you go. You heard it first over here on the MJ show, and now after it goes out on the MJ show, you're going to see it on Facebook and Twitter, and the song will actually be up on YouTube. Like this has been really fast, man. I heard you told me about the song a couple of months ago. The song was done, the video was done, and here it is up on YouTube.
That's how most things happen, like within the snap.
Yeah, man, fantastic. Yeah. No, I really wish you very well for the song.
Thank you for having me. Yeah.
No, not at all. It's my pleasure to have you, and I love the song. See, the main thing when I heard the song, he sent me a song before the video came out. He sent me the song on SoundCloud, and the moment I heard it, I really fell in love. I'll tell you why. I love the fact that you considering that you are a trained vocalist, I love that you've utilized all aspects of your voice. You start off really relatively low,
Yes.
and then you go into your higher register.
That's one of that's a style that I've developed over the years.
Yeah.
Being from a Hindustani classical, like, it's a different kind of training that you go through.
Nice.
And
nice.
then the Western part of it is completely different. It has different techniques. I guess the techniques are the same, but
Yeah.
the way of learning it is a little different.
Very cool.
So actually blending them together.
Very interesting, man. Very interesting. I mean, and again, not too many singers who have the best of both worlds, a Western training and an Indian training. I mean, very few of us are even trained. Most of us are winging it. But it's awesome. I'm really, really happy, and I wish you the very best. I hope
you.
this gets a ton of views on
Thank
YouTube.
you.
And before we go for our round around your studio, how about you sing a little bit of the song for us, unplugged here, without instruments, without any music, just a bit of it.
Right. Tham Jaa वक्त ज़रा इस दिल की यही इल्तिजा थम जा वक्त ज़रा जीने दे मुझे ये लम्हा. Thank you.
Very cool, man. Very cool. Like I said, again, best of luck for the song and
much.
for the next single that you're going to release, and we'll come and talk about that again when the song is out. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take you on a round around NZ Studios and give you a sort of a sneak peek behind all the doors in the studio. It's going to be fantastic. So here we go.